Welcome to another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We're documenting the journey of incredible entrepreneurs, and every once in a while we have an entrepreneur that comes back for a little update of what he or she may have been doing in the past year or so. That's how far back we go.
I know, a year ago. Here we are.
Julie Armstrong,
Francisco.
CEO and founder of Power to be Found.
Not CEO and founder.
President?
I am the
Owner?
Director of Awesomeness.
Oh, Director of Awesomeness.
I
Okay.
am Director of Awesomeness.
Okay, so explain what Director of Awesomeness.
Awesomeness
Explain
is?
Awesomeness.
Awesomeness? Well, you know what awesomeness is because you are awesomeness. But
Oh, hey,
I'm going to explain
I'm turning
it.
colors.
No, but I'm going to explain it to you. Power to be Found
Yes.
is a online company that helps you build your digital footprint, brand reputation, content management,
Yes.
SEO, which SEO is changing every single day. So hold on
It
to your
is.
seat
Yep.
if you're in that industry because it does change. And Google is ruling the world when it comes to that. But we're all on board with it. So that's a little bit about Power to be Found and what we do. And my awesomeness comes from business developing and helping people really understand what their passion. So we're kind of neighbors in this.
Yep.
Understand what their passion is, how to live it, how to tell the story, and how to build their footprint around that. It's not a marketing initiative. It's not something I'm selling for $199 online that I want you to sign up and auto pay it every month. We sit down with all of our clients. We understand what it is that they do, what their business is, who their employees are, and what it is they want to be doing. Where do they want their next leads to come from? Where do they want their next ROI to come from? And how do they want to be seen not only from their competitors and their clients, but how do they want to be seen by their community?
I'll get back a little bit to the ROIs and all that stuff, but you are more than that, Julie, because you are a connector, much like I am, because your network of folks is so vast.
Yes.
So your Rolodex is so big that when you see somebody that is in a particular industry that may benefit from the services or products from somebody else, you're like, all right, you guys got to get together because something is going to happen there. And you've connected us with some phenomenal people, as a matter of fact.
Yes, absolutely. And that is actually what I really, really enjoy and what keeps me doing what I do with Power to be Found, because there are lots of people that come to us that want to utilize our services and they don't fit our mold. They don't fit what we can do for them, whether it be a financial reason or whether it be timing. You know, everything's about timing. So being able to have those other resources and have other people kind of in your back pocket that you can refer them to or give them unique ideas. I've had lots of people that have come to me that said, I don't have $1,200 to $1,500 to spend on a video. I send them your way, because what better way for them to unfold their story and help an awesome nonprofit organization where your heart is,
Yep, absolutely.
And tell their story and have a wonderfully produced video done. So I think that's the importance of networking, is relationship building and listening for what people need, because I guarantee you it has come back to me tenfold when people think about the things that they're doing in their life, or they can afford the business, or they can afford for me to do what we do best. And they'll come back and say, I met you a year ago, or I met you 2 years ago, and I wasn't able to do with you what I was able to do, but we want to hire you now.
Yeah, and it's, to actually define yourself just as a marketer or as an SEO maximizer.
I never say marketing. Never say marketing.
You are a people connector. I mean, that's really what you are. I mean, I don't think that in this day and age there is one company or one industry called public. I'm a public relations, or I'm a publicist. No, you're not. I mean, I think that because of the amount of technology, because of the breadth of knowledge that we have of other people, the connections that we have, we're just people brokers. We are there to connect. We're connected.
Hence the awesomeness. because people see you and they identify you with that person, with how they met you or how they know you, how they understand you, and so when you bring those different layers to it, you're not one person. You're in Fuego entrepreneurs, right?
Yep.
But you're so many things to so many other people. So I'm Power to be Found, but I'm so many things to so many other people.
Correct.
And so when you hear Julie Armstrong, you hear or you understand because maybe you met me through Power to be Found. You see me that way, but there's so many other layers. It's like an onion, peeling back an onion. You have all the layers and just peel it back.
Julie Armstrong, Power to be Found. Let's go back a little bit to the ROI and we're talking about it. Does it, if you're not paying social media, do you get to be found? Do you have to pay to play?
Oh, I think there's a mixture of it. I think if you have the commitment and the audience out there, you don't necessarily have to pay maybe what other people would be paying to be seen, like large organizations. But as a small company, a small to medium-sized company, I truly believe there is pay to play, but it's a mixture of brokering that. It's a mixture of coming and doing something like this, but then also paying for a video that's telling your company's story. This is telling me and my identity with Power to be Found.
Sure.
There's other videos that we're doing that's telling Power to be Found's whole story.
Let me just
in what we do.
Let me do a public service announcement right here because the impression that Julie is giving everybody out there is that this. Look at the beautiful smile. She's giving the impression that coming to Entrepreneurs in Fuego, there is a donation involved, and that donation goes to the foundation, the top foundation, and that's really what it is. But it's a minimum thing, so to keep the world moving around. But if you were to go out there and do a video on your own, it's very expensive.
It's $1,200 to $1,500. I mean, at minimum.
No
editing. Depending on what you want to tell and what you want to do.
Right.
I mean, so I'm just being realistic that I think that there is a pay to play, but you can be unique in those offerings. You can be unique in sponsorships with organizations around. Know what it is you want to do. Know where it is you want to be, and do not put your time in something that is not going to be giving back to you and giving back to your organization or to the bottom line.
It's about giving back a little.
And I think and it is about giving back a little bit. And I think people lose the messaging in every day they live because they just want to get to the next dollar and they never look at, or they want to get to the next paycheck or whatever, and they never truly look at what it is that they're doing and where they're spending their time. They don't put a conscientious effort into looking at where am I spending my time. And there are so many time drainers, but that is a whole nother day and a whole nother topic. But there are a lot of time drainers that people don't realize they're in their business. And those are some of the things at Power to be Found that we assess or that we look at.
And the website is Power
to be Found.
The number 2 or
nope,
spell
it's
it out?
all spelled out. POWERTO.com. Power to be Found. FOUND. Oh my gosh, I just messed that completely up.
The CEO.
Power to be Found, all spelled out. And
.com.
You'll find me from this link, right?
Of course.
Yes. Okay.
Of course. We are distributed by Bonbon Networks to over 10 million folks.
I know, and it's an amazing thing. And he doesn't even know the graciousness of himself, and he's so humble. It's unbelievable. And this is a PSA for Francisco as well. But he doesn't understand his graciousness and how grateful people like myself truly are to have the amazing individuals like him in the world.
That was a paid advertisement.
I'll be reimbursed later.
With that, we're out.